Beauty is the breed, the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Breed. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Breed. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Breed. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Breed. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Breed. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Breed. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Breed. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Breed. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands in for the pink blue bear we call Breed. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. Beauty is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear.
Yeah, we're a bit later than usual. I feel like didn't do the playlist thingy and all the emoji thingies yesterday. I was doing making new models yesterday and then finishing up a song that I wanted to show to you guys today. So yeah, hopefully that won't happen again, but it might, who knows. Alright.
The poo-coloured stream today.
Poo-coloured?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean because we're brown?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just casual browns. Just shitting in each other's pants for so long. It's dyed our clothes.
Yeah.
And
tanned your skin.
We also might have the crows coming in and going wah wah because they're doing that. And I swear it's all I can hear right now, so feel free to listen to the sweet sounds of Australian wildlife. Looking great. Alright, so here we go. Let's see what the wheel has for us today. I wish we had like a sound that would play, like.
Well, I mean, I
Wheel
can
of
have a sound, I just removed
Fortune.
it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want a sound like. That would be fun.
Ham pandemonium.
And pandemonium. And
Alican experiment man.
And pandemonium.
Wish at the top of the list. Don't forget to
The
remove it.
panda. And the panda. Alright, here we go.
In the almighty power, hurled headlong, flaming from the ethereal sky. 9 times the space that measures day and night. To mortal men he fell. Regions of sorrow doleful
Yeah, the crows and shit.
where peace and rest can never dwell. From fire's womb, a shadow grows, a city vast where darkness flows. A dome of brass, a throne untamed, where echo carves its endless name. Anon out of the earth, a fabric huge, roads like an exhalation of a sound. The pillars gleam in molten hue, the vaults resound with voices due. Not God nor king, nor law nor light, shall silent sound that owns the night.
I don't know why, but I can only think of one thing, but I'll mention it after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fight the hand and wake the deep. Let heaven weep where angels sleep. The throne is lost, the gate is barred, but music flies where gods are scarred. Rise, O hand pandemonium, where echoes forge a new harmonium. The stars shall quake, the heavens reel, to tones of bronze, to songs of steel. The lost convene in iron halls, a kingdom built from shattered thralls. No god shall reign, no saint shall rise, no throne endures where music flies. Princes, potentates, warriors, the flower of heaven, once yours, now lost. They raise their hands, the silence dies, the forge ignites, the sound defies.
Have we shipped them or something? It's Kiku and Al being shipped.
But waves of steel and tongues of fire strike the hand pan, wake the deep.
So we got Raxon being a femboy, we got Kiku and Al being
Yeah, being shipped,
together.
yeah. What's next? On today's episode of Wacky Adventures.
Not sure why we brought it up, but yeah.
No, because I was just reading chat and it was like, Kiki
Yeah,
and
Adam, do it. Do it a day. Make him part of the law.
It's lore. You know,
So
the best
Raxon,
lore
Kiku,
was,
and Night Owl love triangle.
Tweak and Butters being like together. Like that was, yeah, it was Butters. Yeah, I think it was Butters. No, it was Tweak and the other guy, that little, I forgot what his name is, but the black haired guy from South Park. Those were the best relationship. Okay, so for this, I liked the hand pan thing, obviously, because there was a Instagram video of a guy that does hand panning. He does really nice hand panning stuff.
No, not him.
He started doing like this thing where every time I would see his next stream, it would be like, "It's your birthday, happy birthday," and like he would just keep doing like "Happy birthday, it's your birthday," like in different hand pan variations every like new upload, and I was like, man, I wish it was my birthday. But yeah, that was good.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
It's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
But yeah, the negative I think is the TV static voice was very grating for me. And I don't know if that's because of Suno right now, or if that's because of the choice of instruments and that the voice was like picking up on the instruments and thought that it was an instrument and tried to sing with that information. Like it's hard to tell really. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. 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 Yes. The song is incredibly unique. For Suno standards, it's really unique, and even in kind of in outside Suno, you don't really hear hand pan rock or anything. The lyrics though, they had a very strong LLM energy. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it's or if it was handwritten, but I don't know. It kind of distracted me from the rest of it, and then the degradation. It's really disappointing because it was made on the first. They should have fixed all of this stuff by now, but they haven't.
The fuck?
Sucks.
What is going on?
Like, remastering that later on, I would listen to it over and over again.
Yeah, like I think if the vocals and maybe the lyrics came together as a whole, then I would definitely want to put that on the list because I do like the musical part of it. So yeah, thank you for letting us hear that one.
Yeah.
It was a good job. And keep on
Alakant's really good at
experimenting.
making experimental stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Inflated from food. You know what? I think if you give seagulls bicarb soda, they get bigger and bigger and explode. That's what I've heard anyway. I don't know if that's really, I mean, I'm not like saying go do that. I'm against like that kind of behavior, but you know, it's just a story I've heard.
Yeah. It's a story. It is on the list. How dare you stay hydrated?
Alright. Boop.
Babe. Yeah, I figured it wouldn't. Panadol to any animal. Destructive.
Jesus. Okay, for that one, it was giving me in parts the like Mimikawa nice try vibe, like with the voice, but at the same time the negative would be that I was losing the plot around like certain areas. Like I couldn't figure out what was going on or where we were or where I was up to. It was sort of like nightmare fuel, and that might have been what you were going for. So if it is, then it worked out, and it did. Yeah. So the good thing was that it, you know, the Mimikawa vibes. I liked hearing like that voice again, and obviously, like, yeah, the picture kind of gives me that vibe too. So it was interesting, definitely, to get that voice come out. That was nice. All right, what do you think, Jordan?
Yeah, I actually genuinely like it, to be honest. It's like I'm liking. I don't think I've heard those chords in Suno ever. It's like I'm liking the very dissonant piano in the background. Kind of like adds a bit more like emotional charge to it. But that might also be because of the lyric content. Because I like the lyric content as well. Like if it's perfectly translated to what's in the lyrics, I definitely relate to it. Being relatable is the greatest thing you can be in any sort of format.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. Negative wise though, it's just preference. But obviously, I don't speak Japanese, so it's already hard enough for me to understand normally. But having so many words thrown at me is probably going to be a bit of an issue. But other than that, musically, it's great.
All right.
Yeah.
And boop.
Right. What's the two oceans? Hey.
World soups. I like when my alphabet soup has only a little bit of alphabet in it.
It is ready.
Alright. Beep. Two oceans. Let's see. There we go. I'm having almond chicken for dinner. That excites me. I'm excited.
Yeah. Excited.
I want to have almond seagull for dinner. Mmm.
Yeah.
Like sweeping waters of the oceans, they'll rise above the horizon's frame. Still bleeding, my wounded soul in pain. Heal it, please heal it. Heal it, please heal it. Foam will surge on rolling waves. Wind turns savage, pounding gales. We crash onto the rocky shore. Like birds left crippled, bats in swarms of
Took a pitch from the crows that hang out outside. Come what? Come.
And when all goes quiet, gravity's hush pulls the stillness tight. In search anew, breeding a tornado swirl of emotion. Tornadoes stirring, tornadoes whirling. We can't resist anymore.
Demon.
Is that going to be your new song? Just a beat and then you just saying, Demon.
Demon. Seaman. Seaman. This is about the birds that live outside. I knew it.
Yeah.
And I do live on a shore somewhere, someplace. It's crazy.
Bah.
Ugh. Oh,
Bah.
come. Yeah, I like this actually. I don't know if it's just like because it's refreshing right now for me to hear it, or if it's like that this is sort of like my thing, what I would have listened to back then, or if it just gives me the vibe of something. But yeah, definitely melodic, and the words fit the flow, and the fact that you've put a little funny joke in there, that was good too. Because I was gonna say as well, maybe if it was like the negative, I'd say like I think here he says castle, like cast tool or something, but I don't know, maybe he did that on purpose, but that's what I heard anyway at the beginning. It doesn't say castle very well. And if the come part was intentional, then that's funny. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, honestly, like
It's
it's just decent enough, you know.
It's a solid track. It's nice and pendulum-esque.
I think that's the vibe I was getting. Yeah.
So nostalgia might be ruining my opinion a little bit, but yeah, it was solid. Bit cheesy, and obviously the fact that you did the collab with Camelot Castle probably didn't help much. Putting that in the song, but
True. Okay. Yeah.
but in general, yeah, it's solid.
I didn't even
Solid 8 out of 10.
I didn't even see that part till you just mentioned it, and then I was like, "That's why the word come is in there."
Yeah.
That's wild. I'm gonna stick that on a playlist, but as far as like where I want it to go, I think
solid
it's like
boy.
maybe bottom
Keep it up.
for me, but I like it though. I do like it.
I'm getting a theme. Like we listened to a song before where it was talking about two neighbors having sex in the room next to him.
Yeah.
And now he's talking about he's doing a collab with Camelot Castle.
Yeah, talking about the birds that live in my backyard. The fuck? You guys making some backyard lore? We having some more lore about the birds in the backyard?
Yeah.
Backyard birds making noise. Alright. Let's get it.
Spin it the wheel.
Yeah. Apparently I can't
Drive. Apparently you can't drive.
Drive. What does it
Oh, it's almost in the right spot. Almost. Not quite. Just ready. Young madam.
Breebear. It's too bad you guys can't hear my burps when I do them. Apparently they're like...
I mean, you can hear mine.
Yeah, but you can't hear mine. I've burped like 8, 9, 12, 21 times.
Give me some time.
You're missing out.
I'll catch up.
Did they see they must have what's slipped, what's exposed, weakness, visible cracks, heartbeat erratic, chest constricted, noise relentless, skin too tight. I can't breathe.
Breathe. Right.
Say something, stay crossed open, tricks pull, wind ping steady now. Don't worry, fading them. Always so you can't
Ooh.
stopping means sinking deeper. They're leaving gone. Why is that? What's lot? Everything's exposed to visible, too vulnerable. Heart pounding, lungs collapsing, noise overwhelming, unstoppable, skin suffocating. I can't breathe. Quiet now, small. Weight heavy, still here. Still here.
Yeah.
Wow. Very experimental. I enjoyed the what do you call it, spatial sound thing, where it was going left to right to left to right. Like it definitely was like voices in my head sort of thing. And the negative, that maybe it wasn't long enough, possibly, like, I don't know. But yeah, like very artistic, so very interesting to hear for sure. That was great.
Yeah. I think probably should have submitted it to the Seb's Compass competition. I was looking for unique stuff if you hadn't already, but it's kind of ended. So yeah, I definitely interesting, like existential ASMR.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a bit short, unfortunately. I would have liked a little more.
Yeah. At the same time, though, like maybe that's what makes it nice. I think like that it's all packaged in a neat little small box. And it was like an experience in a minute, like 1 minute experiences, you know?
Yeah,
Like just release like an album called 1 minute experiences and just have a whole bunch.
I'm always for experimental stuff. We need more of that. That's the whole point of the Suno thing, is to make music and experiment.
If you could like do that, like how because your last song you did like sounded like stuff Suburban would make. And then adding like in all this extra noise, so it's like it's a nuanced like version of like artists that are like that are eerie and creepy. But yeah, that was good work, man. That was weird in a good way. It was weird in a good way. Brother. Fucking scat it. Spaghetti. Alright, I'm gonna... And while that happens, slurp. You know what's weird? I actually thought that was exactly going to be the one that was next. And it was? That's crazy.
Well, even in the playlist, I think it's next.
Yeah, I think
I
it
didn't
is,
have to move it.
Oh, what? There it is. Oh, it's crazy.
Oh.
Break a blade, gotta rush, no time for inaction. Check my phone, what's a notification of a transaction. 1 click, 2 clicks, now I'm focused on abstractions. Boss calls, where are you? Oh crap, lost in distractions.
Oh, whoops. I was like, what?
I was like, where's the balls calls?
Yeah.
Oh, boss calls.
Balls.
I heard balls calls. I mean, it could be that, I don't know.
Check my phone, YouTube notification, a No satisfaction, just distractions. Try to focus, but my brain takes no action. I start one thing, then lose all traction. My ADHD brain causing such distractions. Putting on makeup, need the perfect complexion. But wait, what's that smell? Olfaction detection. Did I leave the oven on? I'm deep in inspection. Half-time faced, now I'm late. What a stupid detraction. Distraction, distraction. No satisfaction, just distractions. Try to focus, but my brain takes no action. I start one thing, then lose all traction. My ADHD brain causing such distractions. Wait, what was I doing?
I was waiting for a skirt.
Yeah.
Every task's a maze, every
When the
thought's
burp
an
burp
distraction.
skirt.
Focus, what's that? Just a fading transactions. Running in circles, a life of distraction. Can't even orgasm. Again, the
Aw.
saddest
Oh man.
Oh, orgasm. That's rough. That's rough.
just distractions. Try to focus, but my brain takes no action. I start one thing, then lose all traction. My ADHD brain causing such distractions. No satisfaction, just distractions. Try to focus, but my brain takes no action. I start one thing, then lose all traction. My ADHD brain causing such distractions. Wait, what was I doing?
Hey, I liked the melodies between the like just before verse 2, where like we started hearing that like a trumpet sound. That was really good, and that made it really catchy. And so that's gonna be what makes me like sing it in my head, kind of thing. Like even if I'm not singing the lyrics, I'll just remember my ADHD brain and then that sound. So that was good. The negative, I would say, maybe it didn't need 2 choruses, but instead after the first chorus, if you were to remove that section, then have the outro, then instead of wait, what am I doing, maybe you have like the word, like, I'm not saying use this word, but you could have put like windmills or something, because you know how like ADHD brains, they'll suddenly change subject. So like you could just put like suddenly like a sentence of something else that's entirely different, and then put like and then a different word, and then have it fade. Like that would be interesting. But yeah, otherwise good job. Nice to hear the saxophone thingies. I've been meddling in that area myself as of recent before, so I like it. Catchy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't personally have ADHD or ADD, but when it comes to music, I definitely feel like part of my brain is reserved specifically for that, and that's
Just text.
overly ADHD. But in saying that, this song definitely helps. Like, it changes, not complete genre, it doesn't do a complete genre change, but the change ups between verses and choruses and bridge kept me entertained pretty much the entire time.
Me.
And I really like that. I don't think there's really too much negative outside of what Bree was saying about the structure of the song. Because I think there's some LLM stuff going on, but it's not like you edited it You either have a really good model or you edited it really well.
Well, from what I've heard, he writes his own lyrics.
Yeah. But I guess. Oh wait, no. There is one thing. Maybe there's too many uses of the word distraction.
Mm.
That's the one thing that got embedded into my brain was distraction. That could have been intentional. I don't know, but that's all that's left behind.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I don't remember anything else. Just distraction.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, like the trumpet and the ADHD brain and distraction. Like those words are only going to be the ones that are stuck in my head the most.
But yeah, I did remember liking the the change of rhythm. That was good.
Yeah.
Google.
And also text my mom.
That's a hard thing to say. Edited it.
Did you text my mother?
No, I didn't.
Just text her and say I'll call her back after I'm done doing this thing that I'm doing. Mother. Corner store mints. Monero.
One for it. It is in place.
Corner store mint.
I can check the voicemail, I guess.
Hmm. They had another car accident.
That chip blue bowl still sits unwashed. Where your
We won't be back for like 2 months.
The battery died in your wristwatch. And 2:15 on your dresser. I keep forgetting to water your fern. It's hanging on somehow like me. The neighbor's dog still barks at 5, expecting you to bring him treats. I dream of your weight on the mattress, the crack in your voice when you're tired, the way
Yeah, I was just to give a call back.
the birthmark just under your collar, and though I've got boxes for moving, I haven't touched tape or a marker. I'd give anything for this evening to have you walk through that door.
Oh.
The corner store stopped selling those spearmint candies you'd always buy.
Also, the mowing guy's coming tomorrow. Should I say anything?
I nearly cried. Your toothbrush is still standing guard next to the soap you special ordered from that weird website with free cards. The password I can't remember. I dream of your weight on the
Wait till I have a song and I'll tell you.
in your voice when you're tired, the way that you hum when you're reading, the birthmark just under your collar, and though I've got boxes for moving, I haven't touched tape or a marker. I'd give anything for this evening to have you walk through that door.
I'm not crying, but my eyes are very teary-eyed because of the voice, I think.
The oil stain where your truck sat still hasn't washed away with rain. Remember how you tracked in mud and I'd get mad then laugh again. 3 days ago I found your sock behind the dryer's broken vent. Some stranger asked me if I'm okay. I didn't know what to say to them. I dream of your weight on the mattress, the crack in your voice when you're tired, the way that you hum when you're reading, the birthmark just under your collar, and though I've got boxes for moving, I haven't touched tape or a marker. I'd give anything for this evening to have you walk through that door.
was really, really nice. That was really nice. It was very pretty sounding too. And the vocals did like some very interesting things. Yeah, I did get a little teary-eyed there because it was really nice. Honestly, yeah, I think I might like this. This is probably like up there for me. The only negative I would say is the way that he finishes saying the word expecting you to bring him treats. It sounded a bit like off, but everything else was really good. So yeah, very good job. And you definitely like worked in that like if Jordan didn't like sidetrack me with the mower guy, I probably would have burst into tears.
Okay.
What do you think, Jordan?
Yeah, as a song, it was good. It's heartfelt. It did feel like it was made the same day as the other track that we heard, though. I think Monero said something about using a different, like some trained model or something for his. But for what it did, it was really good. It felt human. I wouldn't have noticed that it wasn't human at any point because of the like the other song that I heard that sounded very similar. And the voice was nice. It's, I guess the only qualm would be that it is on the more default Suno man voice. But other than that, it's good.
Yeah, I think
Solid.
it was when he said the crack in your voice when you're tired, and that last line, I'd give anything to have you walk through that door, and it's like, oh
Yeah.
man, it's rough.
I mean, and this is a bit sexist too, but I was a bit confused. Like, unless it was a song about two men, it was just weird hearing about a woman having a truck. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, well I mean, was there a line about trucks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The first line of one of the verses. The oil stains from your truck or something.
Oh yeah, true. Well, I mean, I mentioned it as
Like
well.
it's obviously women can have trucks. It's just
Yeah,
my brain shut off a little.
Bella owns a truck.
Okay. A fictional character owns a truck.
You know what's funny? I said Twilight, and then Kobit said Twilight at the same time that I said it. Brains thinking alike.
Well, when I was hearing truck, I wasn't thinking the one Bella used. I was thinking like an actual trailer, like truck trailer, like a really big one.
My 4-wheel drive truck. Just destroying everything.
Like I transfer goods across the state. Kind of truck.
Oh, that kind of truck. Yeah. The guys were.
That's what I was thinking. That's why it was so confusing for me.
Yeah.
Like regular trucks, yeah.
It's because like we're not out here calling them lorries or whatever, you know.
Lorry. How dare you dot us, Raxon?
Dot
you right back.
Dot.
You're gonna be perioded.
Yeah, get commed, bitch. A dream.
Canaan. Dream Canaan.
A dream.
Canaan, it's a dream.
A dream.
Okay.
Boop.
They call me a dreamer. They call me an optimist. They call me a
We can hate it together. Share the hate around.
Who are we hating?
You're not allowed to like the song that we're listening to.
Oh, okay.
A dream, a wish to see reality be better, to excise this corruption. A hand offered to the downtrodden instead of the clenched fist of thieves calling themselves leaders.
Oh yeah, the mower guy. We don't really need mowing done. We just need edges and maybe some weeding. And whippersnipper. Yeah, whippersnippering and weeding. Just say that. That's all we need.
Possible to do just edging and
Well, edging, whippersnipper, and weeding.
well, that's part of the mowing.
I mean, I just mentioned that we just want some of the garden bed whippersnipped.
So is it possible to do just mowing of the garden?
Well, don't say mowing, because it's not mowing. We don't want him to pay extra money to get his mower in there.
Fine,
would
I'll write
whippersnip
whippersnippering because I don't know what the term is.
Yeah, whippersnip.
Of garden bed and weeding tomorrow. Yeah,
Yeah.
just possible to do just whippers.
Hmm. I was gonna say, there's actually some new songs for like this Warframe update, right? And like this kind of gave me that 90s retro vibe of like this is a song that would be on that game, like in the background kind of thing. For that particular update. But yeah, yeah, I don't like, I mean, I guess you could say that the voice of it was like kind of generic as far as the bad thing goes. But it does like fit that sort of like vanilla square kind of thing, if that makes any sense. Like it's not like bad, and it's not the best of the best, but it like it's something you would hear on something and people would go, yeah, that made it to the thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say that overall it's good, complete, but I would have loved to hear the vocals be different. Like replaced with a really low pitched singer like I would expect from 80s new wave kind of stuff. That would have definitely raised it up a notch. But yeah, it's not as bad as you're saying. It's not even bad.
Yeah,
Good, solid.
it deserves a place on the shelf, and I have done so. All right, here we
Get
go.
this wheel going. Wheels.
Boop.
Kick chair. Kick a chair.
Kick the chain. Kick.
No, don't kick the chair.
Kick the baby. Don't kick the baby. Kick the baby. No.
Oh, yeah, I know what that's like. I've been finding my own song since March last year. Or even earlier than that. Crazy. I'll never finish it.
抱かれ消える昨日手を鳴らして回ら前今夜だけは自由になれダンダダ夜は熱く迷い捨ててふっかかりの中で踊れ踊れ今のバモのレホバエンドテンマのダウンレいやそのラキバレ燃えて心のままに回れ回れ星が降るまでナルバモスベナキque la noche es corta Antanta adore踊れ風のように燃えて燃えて心のままに回れ回れ星が降るまでだがまるで泣きque la noche es corta
赤い月に隠れた願い君の影も踊ってる
愛も嘘も溶けて消える
ねただ踊れそれだけでいい
タンタンタ
敵夜は熱く迷い捨てて
光の中で踊れ踊れVámonos lejos Ta 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 na踊れ風のようにノイノエて心のままに回れ回れ星が降るまで正しいジャンの中心が響く時計でもリズムは止まらない One, two, three, boom ウプラタタタあだこれどうだあたととら踊れ風のように乗り乗えて心のままに回れ回れ星が降るまでフェードアウトが
Ooh, I like that it was so like different, and I'm liking the vibe and energy that it's giving off. And I also like that I was able to follow along with it. I think the negative would just be when the guy came in, suddenly I lost track of where I was. Like, you know how like even though you might not understand a language, like you can sort of follow along. Like that's what this was. Like even though I'm not fluent in both languages, like, and I've only like know small amounts of certain things, I was still able to follow along until the guy part came in. I'm not sure where his section was. Like maybe he sang the chorus or the pre-chorus or something. Because yeah, I lost the plot a little bit down the end there, where I was like trying to follow along, and I was like, shit, I've lost my spot where I was. But yeah, that's the only negative really, that I just was having a little head fart time trying to figure out where I was. But yeah, it was good and really upbeat, and I was like, ooh.
Hey.
And that's what you think about it, yeah?
Yeah. As a concept, it's legitimately good. It's I don't think I've heard any flamenco based music with Japanese lyrics. I think there's even like a bit of Egyptian in there. And yeah, it was really, really nice and unique. I guess the only negative I could say is about the 2-minute mark. It feels like something's missing. It feels detached from the beginning of the song. I don't know if something happened. Maybe my attention just changed, but didn't feel. It felt different to me. But other than that, it's good. It's unique.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that too. Different flow.
I mean, even still though, it did follow
I'm not a.
like a type of flow. Like obviously it followed because I was able to follow along with it quite well up until
I am interested, like, in finding out if a native Japanese speaker finds the pronunciation of all the words and sounds just a little weird. Because I have no idea. Might have just completely changed how it pronounced everything.
yeah, that's true. Where's our third streamer buddy that speaks every language in the world that can be like, well, no, actually, that would be and not and then we'd be like, ah, enlighten us with your knowledge.
We got Raxon. He speaks pain.
Yep.
And that's about it.
That's
Just
all we
pain.
have. Just pain. Suffrage. Human suffrage.
Yeah.
Stop.
In the right spot.
She's biting her resume or her
So her I resign.
yeah, or
Thing.
human trafficking paperwork or deportation papers.
I love how AI thinks that's what a resignation letter looks like. I resign. Not much point giving a reason if you got I resign in big letters on the letter you put on the desk.
Invisible shackles weighing me down, chasing someone else's crown. Got me running in circles, playing by their rules, trading my wild spirit for their golden tools. There's a storm inside my chest, won't be silenced, won't be suppressed, breaking through the surface now. It's time to show them how. Stop, 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 stop the machine. No more playing their game. Stop, 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 break the routine. No 2 days the same. Stop, 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 claim your domain. Won't be chained, won't be owned. My revolution starts when I say stop, stop, stop. Oh, oh, oh. I say preach, they say follow. I say stop, 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 stop the machine. No more playing their games. Stop, 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 break the routine. No 2 days the same. Stop, 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 claim your domain. Won't be chained, won't be owned. My revolution starts when I say stop, stop, I'm breaking free. Watch me breaking free. Forever breaking free.
Ooh, that was different. I really enjoyed the chorus. I think my only qualms.
Oh no, you're saying qualms.
Qualm. Why did someone say qualm?
I did.
Oh, okay. Qualm. I would have actually said won't be chained, like that twice. And possibly this line, I think the way that these words were said were a bit like out of like the beat, like it missed the bit. So I think it went like truth carved into my bones, something, but I would have liked to have heard truth carved into my bones, like hold that word a bit more, and then forge for paths unknown, born to build my throne, like a little bit quicker on that last part. But yeah, it was just that part I think for me that I mostly was like because it didn't like flow too well. So if you were to like replace that section and make it a little bit more phonetically like flowy then it would come together. But yeah, like I like the way that it sounded like all haunting and creepy. And the chorus was like really good for me, like in my opinion.
Well, the beginning is really strong, and the vibe is really strong. Kind of like a breath of fresh air, I guess I'd say. The only thing I would say, saying I would say so many times, the only thing is that the gimmick or the hook of the song, in this case, is a little repetitive, and it kind of takes me away from the song about a minute in. There's not really anything different after that, or any like ramp up. It's kind of like drony the whole way through, which is okay if you have different melodies playing every now and again to break up the monotony, but it kind of gets a little on the boring side after the minute.
I think that's something I experienced too.
I mean, I do it as well.
Yeah.
We'll probably play my newest one. I do exactly the same thing. Sometimes you don't even notice it until you've listened to it about like 20 times.
Yeah, like me today in the gym, I was listening to some of my songs on my iPod and I was like, oh, that's dog shit. That's fucking disgusting. I can't believe I fucking made that. Ew. And I was like, literally like, I was like, ugh. And Jordan's like, what? And I'm like, oh, this song, it's gross. Like, it's disgusting. And I was like, how dumb was I? Was I just dealing with like the fact that like it was an earlier song, so I was using like Suno version 3 and Suno 3.5, and maybe I just decided that like I couldn't deal with it, so I just said fuck it and just sat there with the shit.
It happens to everyone. Sometimes the initial excitement of the generation won't die until like a month in, and then you come back to it and realize that it's not as great as you remember.
Yeah, I think we should always like go back and check our songs and polish them up a little.
But yeah, the beginning is solid. Keep that going. Just maybe change it up in a later song.
Sometimes it sounds like you're yelling at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're like, beginning really loud. My
What?
ears. Exactly that. You.
That's because I don't know when my voice is coming through on the microphone.
Oh, it's absolutely coming through.
Rift Protocol. What? What?
I don't know.
Beep bap, oh, beep bap.
Bippity bap.
Bippity bang bong.
Drifting. Deja vu. Feel like I've been in this place before. And you know it's my time to go. Ah!
Ah!
I didn't mean to yell. Did you? Did you mean to yell at me?
What?
Ah!
What?
No, when I said it sounded like you were yelling with your voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the lyric says I didn't mean to yell. It was just coincidence.
I've never come across that with my stuff. I wish I did.
You said we'd make it to the outer ring together. You said I should have checked the latch. I should have. Delete this. Why are you recording this? Stop. Stop. Yes, stop. Your name's still scratched into the nav glass grime. Not clean, just deeper every time. I see a wrapper of your favorite ration. Still sealed just in case you came back. I swear I hear your voice, just the lack of sleep. Never clear if it's you or just memory pretending. I log your absence like fuel decay. The entries write themselves now, mostly error codes. The ship's forgetting you faster than I can. You once said,
What?
"Don't drift too far." So why'd you let go first? And now I sleep facing the wall. Your side untouched like the ship still expects you. I still brush like I'm getting ready for something that won't come. Sometimes I catch my hand reaching for yours mid-task and there's nothing there, but it never surprises me. I left your mug on the galley rail, haven't looked inside it in weeks. The lights came on like you needed me again.
Yeah, I don't think this is supposed to be. Yeah, you'd be like, oh, whoop, oh shit, whoops, sorry, whoop, oh shit, whoops, sorry, where are we? Oh fuck, we're dead? Oh,
Hello?
oh well.
I heard. No, that wasn't the ship.
Well, I think it's more like boat drifting
Don't make sounds like that.
or something.
Is that really you? No, that can't be.
They are on a boat,
I'm
I
just
think.
tired.
Talking about ships.
I'm tired, that's all. I didn't sleep right. My eyes are still adjusting, but I swear the air changed. The room felt full. Look, I didn't mean to. I just want. I don't know what you are. I keep forgetting what your voice sounded like, but I still say things you used to, trying to remember. I caught myself humming our old darkened tune the other day, but it stalled like cave in the ship, couldn't finish it without you. You once said, don't drift too far. So why'd you let go first? I thought it was you, so I answered again. I don't know why I still wait, like you'll say my name right, but I still listen. Like this time you'll finish the sentence, but the pause gives you away. This isn't you, this isn't you, but I keep answering anyway. Don't drift too far. You said that right, or did I let go first? I think I did.
Yeah, it was very artistically interesting. There was a lot like sort of storytelling type ordeal. I wasn't sure if we were in like a dream space or if we were on a ship or if we were talking about times on the ship. Like it was sort of like some weird wacky adventure, like chick talking to herself, like skitzing out kind of thing, and she's just like, oh, maybe you don't even exist, like maybe this like thing or this place that they're at and these like moments they've had, did they even happen? Did she just like think it up in her head kind of thing? Like it's very like schizoid material, which is kind of nice artistically. There were parts there that I was like, hang on, what? Like maybe yes stop sounded a bit weird to me. I would have put maybe like just stop. And in the verses, it would seem that sometimes she was just trying to get the words out like this and just kind of, and then sometimes it would be like, it wouldn't be that it was too fast, it would be that it would be kind of offbeat, like in this weird kind of fashion that doesn't really make sense too much, and then it's kind of like the flow was like broken and then moved and jumped up and down, and it was weird. And unless that was also intentional because they're on a ship, then that's also interesting. But yeah, that would probably be the bit for me that was like, the good part was that it's crazy, it's like chaotic, it's trippy, drug fueled, like mind insanity. And then the bad part would just be that sometimes it felt like she was just like saying things to say them and it didn't really like get the message across, as she was being like off beat, off flow, kind of on her own little world kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, artistically, it's good. It's it for the most part it works. It's definitely emotionally charged. Sometimes that's pretty hard to do with Suno stuff. The only thing is, yeah, the slip ups on the phonetics are a little off. And the inner monologue, I'm trying to think of a nice way to say it. It basically sounds like the weeb monologue meme. Like, I hope Senpai notices me. Oh, but what if I'm not cool enough? You know, that kind of thing. It didn't feel... It felt a little too talky to yourself. I think that might have just been the delivery of the lines. I don't know whether that would have been what was in the lines. But it's
going to
good.
sleep, Kanan?
It's... Yeah.
Okay, night, Kanan. You sleep well.
Try to stream earlier next time.
Try.
Yes.
If you have time later on, check the ending of stream so you can hear the song from me and Jordan. And then give us your thoughts or whatever.
Yeah. And if you want to submit a song, there is a Discord invite on the side of the chat, but you might have to like try and rewrite it a few times because she made it all capitals and just changed the size of the capitals.
Yeah, I'm gonna change the
But that's you join and submit and showcase when you're in there in our server, not the main Suno server.
Yeah. Okay, dispiriting swamp. Dispiriting swamp. What, like that meme I'm thinking of, like, egg. Evaporating egg. Existential egg.
Discerning egg.
Discerning egg. Dispiriting swamp. It's liquor swamp. That's funny. Alright. Swampy, let's go. Swampy swamp. Bleep.
it's definitely taking place in the swamp. Can't have a swamp without banjos.
Exactly. In case there's any confusion, the T is little, so it's little t, big V, big X, little s, big E, big F, little u, big N, I think that's a little t, and a big K.
Don't even know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewrite it in a different text.
I'll put the letters in there.
I just forgot to get around to it last time.
There you go, that's the correct one.
I want to hear this as I'm like taking down like alligators in the swamp in Red Dead.
Yeah, Red Dead. Yeah.
Red Dead 2. I
Red
like
Dead.
it. Picasso.
God,
So, the bad, I wish it was longer, by like maybe 30 more seconds.
Yeah.
The good, Red Dead 2. Yeah, no, it fit. And banjo, I love to hear a little bit of banjo every now and again too, because it's all like, but you know your banjos. I love them. I love it. Like, I'm not obsessed, but like, yeah, it's refreshing to hear just string instruments and no other background stuff, because it always comes out clean. I think when you start putting too much extra, it comes out like dirty, and Suno does it a bad, and the like the whole thing just starts to sound distorted. All right, so now we'll just, even though we know, but oh no, oh, it didn't land on you. That's
Oh no,
that's
we're
hard.
gonna. I can't play it now.
Can't play it. All right. Boop. Boop. There's a song that sounds exactly like this. It's called Nori Nori Nori. Nori Nori Nori, here's a hana hana, da 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 da. And it has the same tune. If you haven't heard it, I can't remember what it's actually called, but I know that if you search Nori Nori Nori, Dance Revolution, you might be able to find the song that I'm talking about. Yeah, like I was saying before, it sounds like a specific song that I'd played on Dance Dance Revolution. It also is like reminiscent of Initial D again. I would say like I liked it, like the whole vibe of it, you know. The only negatives I would say is somewhere at the beginning when they said neon, it said neon. I think maybe in this part it said neon reflections instead of neon. And I think verse 2 sounded a little bit like too much in the mouth. And I think just the bridge was a little bit scratchier than I would have liked, but other than that, like, it was all good overall. Reminded me that I'm old again. And those old school like drifting games and dance games. So yeah, it was a throwback for sure. What do you think?
Well, hold on. Gotta finish this message.
Well,
So it's I'm definitely impressed by Night Owl, like just from the stuff we used to hear from them, and you know, compared to like more recently, they've definitely like honed their Eurobeat craft. Like, I'm hearing more structure and more dynamics and stuff. It's really nice to hear improvement firsthand. So I don't think there's too much I can say in ways are bad. It's very solid. It has like for you, it has like a basis in another song. So familiarity is always good. Yeah, I like it. Solid track. 8.5, 9, somewhere around.
you're a 9.
Ah,
Alright.
I think you'll find I'm less than a 5.
A song you want to give me to
Might as
listen to?
We'll just play the latest one.
Okay. This one.
I can't get over
Oh,
you.
What?
stomach just went.
When you move on through, there's so much we could do. When you're not here, I can't find my groove. I know that I don't own you, but you're the one I wanna come home to. You want me to hold you, but you're in her arms when the night is through. But you're in her arms when the night is through. But you're in her arms when the night is through. I can't get over you. My heart stops beating when you
Yeah,
come
Ben.
through. I can't get over you. My heart stops
Aw.
beating when you move
I can't meow. It doesn't get picked up. Meow. 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 See what I can't. Meow. Meow. Damn it.
Yeah.
Trying to meow. The weirdo.
Yeah.
Microphone doesn't pick it up. I'm too high pitch.
Dead.
Meow. Meow. The like overweight cat. Pa, pa, pa. Pa, pa, ta, pa. Yeah, you're right about it sounding clean. It's very clean.
Who said it sounded clean?
Didn't you say that this was the cleanest song that you'd ever done in a while?
No, I just said that it didn't have too much degradation or shimmer in it. I
Yeah.
didn't say it was the cleanest.
Well, that's what I meant by that. It sounds clean.
It's definitely listenable. Boing boing.
Boing, 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 boing. I'm gonna stick it in the vibies.
Me?
In the vibies.
I just got sick of everything going wrong, every generation going wrong.
The
It's like
vibies.
let's just make something. Just
Um,
throw some random stuff in there. See what works.
now you can listen to my my.
She went. They just didn't
Yeah,
come
I
through.
made a fart sound. It didn't come through.
That's what she's.
Yeah.
She'll change sick to diarrhea after we finish.
So like I'll give a little premise on this. Basically it's a renewal of the other song that I did. But in this one no one has helped him with his depression and anxiety and stress. So he's ended up basically becoming sort of like crazy and depressed even more, to the point where he's actually gone and like taken this little thing here and injured some people with it and possibly fatality'd some people, and then he fatalities himself, and yeah, so when you're listening to the lyrics you'll hear like certain things that like bring that message too, because this is not really a song, it's more of a story in my opinion. All right. Woohoo! Woohoo! Right, there we go. Yeah.
Die. I'm so over it. I told you already, I'm fucking done. Insane.
I love the fucking T-posing dances. They're wild.
Told you already, I'm
Fucking done.
So grab the bullets, grab the gun. You make me so sick inside. So fuck it, I'm so over it.
Bye.
You make me so sick
Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah.
I can't stop dancing. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I especially like the part where like it because what happened was, right, I probably went too much on this one. I extended every 30 seconds or every 20 seconds and put like a different genre of the same subclass of genres. So like the first genre was dubstep, the next genre was techno, the next genre was like drum and bass, then the next genre was fucking trance, and then the next genre was emo, then the next genre was again like techno, trance, hardstyle. So like I kept mixing the I kept mixing the genres together to get different outcomes, to show this sort of like, it's like an evolution of like the genres of that class of thing. Even though like when you put them all together in one song, they kind of meld together and they sound the same, but they're actually like different subclasses within a massive genre of shit that ends up sounding the same anyway. But yeah, the ending part was good where he was like, they're dead, because it's supposed to be like he's died, and then he's like looking at all the people that he's like killed essentially, and then he's like, oh shit, I'm still here, like holy shit, like he's a ghost now and he's got to like roam the earth forever. And then the last part was like a throwback to the original one where it's like, oh, you know, if you had helped him, none of this would have happened. But yeah, like I just thought I'd explain that because it's not exactly obvious, and because I took the lyrics out and like have only just put this, I wasn't sure if people would understand the vibe that I was going for. But yeah, if you liked Jordan's song, it is in the vibe playlist, and if you liked any of the other songs that were played today, feel free to go back, give them a like, give them a listen, share the love.
Yeah, I'll make it public in a moment.
And same as mine, if you liked my stuff or if you want to hear the other stuff that I have, you can go to my page and have a little listen. And yeah, so go ahead and do that, and also don't forget to wash behind your ears and brush your eyes, and take chair as usual, but not too many, because apparently I need them. I'm collecting them, don't ask why.
Yeah.
And shit in Jordan's pants.
I've got a room full of shit and shitty pants.
Yeah, we just have one room covered in shit. His chair's covered in shit.
I mean, it's kind of on us at the moment. We are so brown.
So brown.
Probably don't clip that.
Yeah, don't clip that. Don't clip that. Don't clip that.
Just do it.
All right, so you guys have been an audience as usual. We love and respect it, and we have been people that have listened to your songs, and as always,
we have been 2 people on the internet among millions.
Yep.
On Suno.
We exist. You exist. We've done things today, and keep doing what you're doing. Experiment, get wild, get funky.
Yeah.
Get fresh, and then do it all over again.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.
Mama.
The breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the big blue bear we call Breebear. And let your inner beast scream. He is the breed. The breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear. You could put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is a bear. Can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the big blue bear we call Breebear. and let your inner beast scream. He is the Bree, and Bree is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. Triple put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed, the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. He is the breed, the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. Triple put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. He is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. Triple put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. He is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. Triple put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. He is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. Triple put the panda into the bear. Beauty is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear, but you could put the panda into the bear. Move your hands up for the pink blue bear we call Bree. Yeah. And let your inner beast scream. He is the breed is the bear. You can't take the grizzly out of the bear. Triple